I just got back from Dollar Tree and grabbed some really weird things, including this, and you're probably thinking, what in the world are you gonna do with those? Well, I actually have a ton of hacks to share with you in today's video that I can't wait to share with you, so we're gonna dive right in right now. But before we get started, I want to introduce myself. If you're new here, my name is Shannon from TheDailyDIYer.com, and I'm so glad to have you here today. We do weekly free tutorials, hacks, DIYs, organization, and more. So if you love that type of content, make sure to subscribe, click the bell, and you can get notified every single time a video pops up here on the Daily DIYer YouTube channel. Now enough talking, let's get to hacking. You need to run to Dollar Tree right now and grab one of these magic wands, or okay, it's not a magic wand, but it is in the beauty section. It's a silicone brush, great for applying face masks or using in your creative endeavors. It's got a silicone brush end on it, and it's gonna save you from buying hundreds of those foam paintbrushes because basically it's a reusable paintbrush. These work great on flat surfaces, and yes, once you're done painting, you can wipe all that paint right off and reuse this over and over again. You can take it to the sink, or I like to use a regular wet wipe, and yes, it does all come clean and perfectly ready to use over and over again. And you might be surprised to find out that I've had this one for over 2 years now, and it looks good as new. I also want to show you the finish on this piece of wood that I painted so you can see what it looks like after 2 coats, and it has dried, a really nice clean finish. Paint is not the only thing that these magic wands are great for. They also work for applying things with hot glue. So I'm going to show you a little demonstration here. I'm adding some hot glue to this little flower. We're going to tuck it into our wreath and then take our magic wand, press it down. It is going to double ensure that we get good connection in there within the wreath to make sure our flower never comes off. This is a great way to save your fingers from all those hot glue gun burns. And one more thing I want to show you is, yes, even glue comes right off of this. So this is hot glue. And now it is dried, so we can just remove the hot glue from the silicone. Comes right off there. So yes, you can use this over and over again with your hot glue. It also works with liquid glues too. Now, I am a child of the 80s, so I've had my fair share of slap bracelets in my days, and I was so excited to find this pack of 6 of them at Dollar Tree, and also absolutely loved the rainbow unicorn theme that this one had going on. These are absolutely perfect for keeping your paper rolls from unraveling or unrolling. So I have lots of these because I use them for backdrops for my videos and for flat lays and things like that. But these are perfect, especially seasonally for Christmas time or birthday wrapping papers, all your seasonal wrapping papers. Grab a pack of these. There are 6 in a pack, which brings them to only 20 cents each. Such a great deal. And you better believe I'm going to be heading back to Dollar Tree and grabbing more of these, as 6 was definitely not enough. This is for all of my vinyl cutting creative friends out there. These are perfect for your vinyl rolls too. I wanted to demonstrate this one on a larger roll of vinyl. You can see it is pretty big here. It doesn't wrap all the way around the vinyl roll, but it is strong enough that it still grips and holds your vinyl from flipping back up. It also works for rolls of vinyl that don't have the paper tube on the inside. You just have to kind of get that bend in the slap bracelet started for it so it doesn't destroy your vinyl, and then simply wrap it around. This keeps your vinyl rolls from unwinding and just getting damaged or getting unorganized, and it makes it look really nice too. And then I thought I would throw this in there too. This is what it will not work on. So I have these backdrops. They are thicker, kind of more poster board style, even a little bit more thicker than poster board. But so I rolled it up, slapped the bracelet on. I thought, oh good, this is gonna work. But then it started to unravel. And then I thought, well, it's still kind of holding on, right? So not too bad, probably stay in place for me. And then all of a sudden, it just pops right off. So this is not gonna work on anything too thick. Next up is aluminum foil, something you probably already have, so grab some out of your drawer, or Dollar Tree, of course, has it for $1.25. I have a couple different great ways to use this, including cleaning your glue gun. So you want to make sure you warm up your glue gun, get it good and melty, grab out your aluminum foil, crinkle it up into a ball, and then in the ball you kind of want to create a little crevice down in there, and that is the space that we're going to use to stick the point of our hot glue gun down into and start kind of twisting it around. And that is going to clean off all that built up grime and gunk and glue for us. And then you kind of just take the side and wipe it down too, and that'll help break some of it up as well. So this does a pretty good job. It doesn't get the discoloration off of it, but it does get all of that built up yuckiness off and kind of makes it a little bit easier to craft with the next go around. Next up is using it on your iron. So this is obviously a baby tiny mini iron that I have in my craft room that I use for crafting, but if you have a regular iron that maybe you use for different purposes, maybe you have to use it for your clothing and you also use it for your crafting, it might be a great idea to take some foil and wrap it over the top or the flat side of your iron, kind of wrap it all the way around so it stays in place for you, and use that on your crafting projects. That way when you go to use it for your clothing or your linens, there's nothing on the bottom of your iron to kind of get in the way. You know, sometimes glue and paint and stuff like that can transfer, and that will prevent that from happening. Now, I almost did a full video on these paper towel holders, doing just hacks using them, because there are just endless ways you can utilize these. So if you'd like to see a video of just these being hacked, let me know down in the comments below. But I thought I would just throw a few different ideas in here for you for this kind of big mesh of hacks. And the first one is to take a command hook, and we are actually going to use it to add to the wall and then hang our paper towel holder from the hook. This is a great way to kind of temporarily or to just hang this little thing on your wall without damaging the wall, and it is removable. So you can see just hung it up there on the side, and then you can use it for kind of like a elongated hook. So I'm using it to just display some of my ribbons here. It also makes it a lot easier and quicker for you to be able to see what you have and grab out what you need when you're crafting. This also makes for a great little hanging space for tools like your scissors, or even say like your wire cutters, your pliers, things like that, that'll slide down in there and be held up by the sides of the towel holder. Now you would probably need several of these paper towel holders for this next hack, which is using them for your vinyl rolls. Now, as you can see, they slide right on there, so you will be able to kind of grab them and go as you need them. These are also perfect for you to be able to slide things like twine, jute, raffia, that kind of thing onto the paper towel holders. Also add some scissors if you made your own little kind of twine spot, making it easier for you to pull the strings down, clip them, cut them, and then you have your string ready to go for your project. It is almost summertime, definitely springtime is here, and I have some new sunglasses. They're starting to pile up, so instead of just laying them on my dresser, I decided to add one of these to the top of it and then just slide my sunglasses right down on top. You could also use this for your reading glasses and things like that too. This is also very easily portable. You can just hold on to the top, kind of move it around where you need it. I'm sure you've seen the idea of using these for scrunchies, but you can use them for other hair items too, including your hair clips. I actually have this one in my hair right now. It's nice to be able to just grab it off and do my hair. I can see what I have, and then they get used a lot more often. They work for the bigger clips and the smaller clips. You just clip them right up the sides. Binder clips are another staple item to grab from Dollar Tree. They have the traditional ones, they have them in different sizes, and now they even have them in really cute, stylish ones too. These are perfect for your kitchen, so grab your sponges out or grab some new ones from Dollar Tree, and all you have to do is clip a binder clip onto the bottom of your sponge, flip up the silver metal pieces so there's the flat bottom now, and then this will sit up on your sink. I really don't like things sitting in the bottom of my sink because I feel like they start getting germy and start growing things. This is a great way to let your sponges dry out and kind of refluff before they need to be used again. You're gonna love this hack because all you need are 2 binder clips. The first one, you are going to open it up so the silver ones are pushed back to the back side, and the other one you're gonna leave straight. Take those 2 that are together, push it through one and interlock it into one of the silver pieces of the open one, and then the other one, you're gonna kind of squeeze it a little bit, add some compression, and make sure it sits behind the black part of that first clip. And we've just made a little stand, which is so multifunctional. So this is absolutely great for your kitchen for all of those recipes. So you can just put your recipe on the front, and as you can see, it holds it up for you so you can kind of get on with your recipe making, baking, or cooking, and then your recipe won't get so gross and damaged as you're cooking. You can see it just sits right on there, but it's also strong enough that it will hold more heavy items, including your cell phone. So same thing here, if you want to watch a little video or pop your recipe onto your phone while you're cooking, you can do that with these 2 binder clips. I just posted a video with tons of ways to hack and use clothespins. So if you missed that, I will link that down below for you. A great video to head over and watch next. But I have a couple new ideas that I'm going to throw in here that weren't featured in that video. This first idea is just taking a nail and using your clothespin to kind of clip onto it. And then you have your fingers free from being hammered with your hammer. So just kind of helps to get that nail started, and then you can remove your clothespin and finish adding your nail to your wood. Now my hammer is not from Dollar Tree, but it's kind of a hack within itself, and I thought I would feature it because I thought it was pretty cool. If you twist off the bottom, it actually houses and encloses more tools. So we've got some screwdrivers in here, and because they're in different sizes, they work for different projects. And yep, even this one here houses a teeny tiny screwdriver inside. How cool is that? I actually found this at Hobby Lobby, but you can find them on Amazon too, so I'll link some down below. These are great to have in your craft stash, in your craft room, in your junk drawer. I even sent one of these with both of my daughters to college to have in their dorm rooms. So again, this will be linked down below for you. Definitely don't sleep on this. It is so handy to have. Now back to the clothespin hacks. I have wanted to try this for a really long time, and that is to use the clothespin as a match holder to help kind of keep your fingers away from the flame, especially if you have candles where the wicks are kind of burnt down kind of low and it's kind of hard to get down into. So all you have to do is kind of prep your clothespin, put your match in there, light it, and then pick up your candle and use that clothespin as kind of an extension of your fingers. It keeps your fingers away from the flame and it makes it easier to light your candles. I'm also going to shout out Antique Candle Co., who makes these beautiful mason jar candles. They're a small business and I absolutely love these candles, so I will have them linked down below. They are just coming out with their spring scents, and oh my goodness, they are amazing. Now, if you missed my clothespin video, you're in luck. I'm going to throw a couple of the hacks from that video in here, and they are my favorite ones. These are some really cute typewriter style stamps that I got from Amazon, so I'll link them down below. We're just going to use those to write out the days of the week. So of course this is going to be Monday. It is so fun to do, and you can use different colors of ink too. You just go letter by letter, and then obviously this one is our Monday clothespin. I did one for all the days of the week. These are so cute, and there's definitely different ways you can use these, but for this idea, we're actually going to clip our clothespins onto the metal parts of our hangers. So if you like to set out your clothes for the week, or these would be great for kiddos, you just clip on the days of the week, and then you know what outfit is ready to go for you as each day of the week comes. These would also be great to organize paperwork or homework, or if you're a teacher, you may be able to find these useful in some way too. So same idea here. We're going to use those typewriter stamps, which again, I'll link down below for you, to add the name of a plant onto the clothespin. And this time we are making a plant marker. So you can use this in house plants, in the little pots, or you could even use these in your garden. This is a wood stir stick. I found these at Hobby Lobby. You can see they're only $1.49. You get 24 of them, but even using like barbecue skewers from Dollar Tree or thin dowel rods would work for this too. You just clip your clothespin onto the stick and then stick it down into your plant. If you don't already have clear elastic bands in your craft stash, here are 3 good reasons why you should. And of course, they're only $1.25 and you get 700 of them. So the first reason is using them to tie up your bags. They come with these bread tie things. Just throw those out. They are such a pain in the butt. And instead use these plastic elastic bands to close up your bags instead, especially if you have a lot of them. So if you're making favors for a party, maybe a classroom, or you're a crafter and a vendor and sell your products, this is a great way to do it. Put some of those paper shreds in the bottom, make some cute little craft kits, and then use those elastics to tie it up so much faster and so much more secure than those bread ties. And since they're clear, they just kind of disappear. You can add your fun little embellishments to the top and your packs are ready to go. Next up, we are going to use them for some money cards. And I do have a free printable for you, so make sure to head down to the description box below, click the link, it'll take you over to where you can download these. Something great to keep on hand for when birthdays spring up. You just print them out, cut them out, and then of course you're gonna grab out your money and we are gonna roll your money up into a little tube. Now you don't want these too tight, as then you want it to look a little bit more substantial than just a teeny tiny little tube. And it's also going to make it a little bit easier for you to add the elastic onto your money tubes. So we're going to add 2 here, 1 onto each end. Now we just need to add some adhesive onto the card. This is like a removable scrapbooking adhesive, but you can use double-sided tape here too, and just press your money down onto the adhesive. And as you'll see, this is good and secured and ready for you to give as a gift. Pretty cute, right? And here is just one more reminder to head down to the description box below and download this free printable so you can have it in your craft stash too. And now I'm going to show you the most easy way to make little bows. So we're going to take our ribbon, cross the tails in the front, and then pull the middle of the loop behind it up to the middle where those ribbons cross. And then we're going to flip it to the back side and add our elastic. Seriously, just that easy. Then you have bows galore that you can use in your crafting and your gift giving. And those are just 3 simple reasons why you should add these clear plastic bands to your craft stash. And now here's a reason why coffee mugs aren't just for your coffee and tea or even soup. They are perfect to revamp your old scissors. So I've been collecting these because I know I can eventually sharpen them. You can see these have been through the ringer. This one doesn't even like to open anymore or even close, but we're gonna fix that with the help of a coffee mug. You just want to make sure the bottom of your coffee mug has that unfinished and unglazed ring around the bottom, and that is going to act as a sharpener for our scissors. Well, I thought I knew what life was all about. That song had already. So I showed you the silicone magic wands at the beginning of this video, and now Dollar Tree has magic silicone mats in the kitchen section. So these are great for baking with. Basically takes the place of your parchment paper. They are non-stick and great for cookies, or also great for your craft room, because as I showed you earlier, you can wipe paint and glue off of these. And this was kind of my test round to make sure it worked. I used some acrylic paint and then went in with the tough stuff, chalk paint that pretty much sticks to everything. And then also lots of hot glue, let it sit and dry, and here are the results. The hot glue, once it dries and cools, peels right off super easy. And once you reactivate the paint and make it wet again, which I do with just a little bit of cleaner, you could also just use plain water, take it to the sink, and just wipe it off, and it comes right off, and it is just like new again. So these silicone mats and those magic wands are definitely a must the next time you head to Dollar Tree. So which weird item are you going to be picking up at Dollar Tree the next time you are there? Let me know down in the comments below. If this video inspired you, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new. If you're looking for some Dollar Tree DIYs, I'll have 2 videos popping up on your screen. Pick which one is your favorite. Click, head on over, and I will see you there. And thank you so much for watching today. I will see you in the next one. Have a creative day.